Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, and happy Valentine. I hope you had a great Valentine. You had a good time. You don't need to have partner to have a Valentine. I really don't have no one in my life right now, and I had a great time. I I joined the Trailblazers a few years back, and I have to tell you, there is nothing better than having good people to associate with and to be friend with and to do stuff with. It is awesome. Um, I have to say, every time I do a video in the beginning, I always try to bring a message of one thing or the other. I have to tell you, last week I was really, I come to conclusion about myself that something that helped me feel like, wow, I grown so much lately, so much. Um, it was a person um, that I associate with, and uh, to my knowledge, I really never done nothing wrong. I did something usual, like everybody, like normal, and I have to tell you that person burst crazy, was angry. I stood there and I just stood and watched. I watched. I watched. I listened, and he's going on and on and on, and I'm thinking, what the hell this man is angry about? I have no clue. So I let him rant, and then I said to him, are you mad at me? What is it you mad about? But he couldn't answer. He couldn't answer. And two things in here. We meet so many people and in our life, and uh, they angry because they're unhappy with themselves. It has nothing to do with us. But a few years back, I would have took this very personally, and I would have been so upset, and I would have, oh, it would have took so much out of me. I'll be angry. I was so relaxed, and so I was happy the next day. I'm like, wow, that got me to a new awareness about myself. I don't react. I don't react. And I really enjoyed that. On the other hand, we meet so many people in our life, and how many of them are a mess? A lot of people. Us too sometimes, Life go on, we all have different personalities. And this is why I started to do those enneagrams. The video about the enneagram, I got to call Steve and schedule the next one. It is so important to know the people that you deal with, what type of personality they have, because sometimes something happen. I think of it as a grade. Somebody else not gonna think of it as a grade. They may take it personally. They may, I don't know. They look at it so different. And the thing is, it is so important to learn the different types of people. The important part is you don't take it personally. And the second part is, it's okay. That the person is that the person, and that's his a problem, not mine. When you get to that conclusion, life go much easier. A lot of people, I have to say thank you to the people that really comment on my videos. A lot of people send me private messages, and I appreciate you so much. I really like you to write under, and then share your thoughts under the video. This way we can all talk about it. I have somebody who commented on my videos, and she just said it's too long. Why don't you just do the reading without speaking? No, I'm not doing this for me to do the reading. I am gonna speak first. You can fast forward the video if you like, and just listen to the reading, or you don't have to listen to it. So, but don't try to put somebody down, making them feel guilty. So because you don't wanna, and probably at the end the people don't, they still want to watch anyway, or they probably don't watch at all, So, but anyway, it's just little things that we all that we go through in life, and it's just the way we look at things. The way we look at things. This is what make the difference. A lot of people pray and pray and pray, and it is good to pray. The thing is, you have to, if I'm sitting with you face to face and I'm doing all the talking, you're going to be really fed up with me in a little while. And you're going to say, that's it. I don't want to be around her no more. She does all the talking. It is the same thing like praying. And people will say, I will say, well, some people that I coach, I'll say, sit in meditation, just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, no more than that. Try to see experience the difference in how you feel. I have to tell you, a lot of people can't. I pray. They'll say, I have one lady who said, oh, I pray and prayer is enough. I'm connecting with God. Well, I have to tell you, how can you connect with God when you're talking all the time? You need to listen. How God is going to talk back to you when you talk and talk and talk and talk, and all what you do when you're asking and you're whining and you're angry and this person did this and please give me enough money, please find me a job, please do this, please do that. What you doing? You're just ranting. And you know what? You're not giving God a chance to speak. This is why it is important to meditate. If you want to be a victim, you want to whine and you want to, God kind of get tired and fed up of listening to the same thing over and over and over. So my idea is, this is another thing why I keep telling the people I interact with, people I coach, and people I do coffee cup coaching with them. Take a few minutes to meditate. Take a few minutes to meditate. Meditation is listening to God, having God interact with you. When you're speaking, you're not going to hear God, but have God interact with you. This is meditation. You're listening. Anyway, it is time to do the video. I have to tell you, I just did a video, not a video, coffee cup reading to someone in Malaysia this morning. Can you imagine? I'm like, wow, I did one to the person in New Zealand not long ago, Australia, France, Oman, and Qatar. I'm like, wow, I love what I do, and I appreciate all of you that listen to the videos and support me. A lot of people ask me, I have my website and my email, but the people still write me and ask me what I charge for my readings. I do charge $70. It takes me an hour to do my reading, and sometimes more, because the person want to talk and ask questions, and I do coach through my readings. So I do charge $70 for people who want to know. I send them to the website, but nobody goes. So that's it. I say it out here. You can look at my coffee cup coaching page, and sometimes I put discounts, and I give 2-3 different way of doing a reading. And sometimes I give a free reading too. Once a month, I just pick one person and do a reading for. So anyway, let me just start with this reading. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. This is the bottom of the cup, which tell me it is the past. Um, the past, something that just happened. Okay. I see this woman sitting down on a chair. Um, it is the same body, the feet, the body, all the same, but it's separated from here. It become two women. And I think it is a lot of you connecting with your inner self, a lot of you embracing yourself, getting to know yourself at a different level. And I think this is something we all going through lately. Excuse me. It's a beautiful. It's like you holding your little girl inside of you. You trying um, uh, to tell that little girl in you that's been used, abused, that been put down, that um, scattered in different directions and got lost in different directions, and that you're telling her it is okay, it is okay, it is okay. I love you. Let me embrace you. Let me hug you. Let me hold you. And I'm going to set you free. It is okay. Stop going back to the past, to what happened to you. Stop talking about it. Stop worrying about it. Let it go. Just let it go. I think a lot of us are embracing our inner little girl. Um, that's been hurt at different level in our life, and just saying, I'm happy now, look at me, look at me, I'm very happy now, I'm doing good, I overcame so many things. So let go of the past, and it is okay. And as a little girl, as my little girl in me, I see behind them, like a few people holding hand. Is like ring around the rosy, blah 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 blah, whatever the song go. Okay, it's like go and play all this time that you let go of playing, all this time that you were sad, all this time that you felt no good about yourself, all this time that you thought you're not good enough to fit with other kids, you're not good enough to play. You nobody will want you, because how can anybody want someone who is not good, right? And you releasing that little girl out. Just go and play. You're free. You okay. Go and enjoy life. That is beautiful. Then I see you next to a tree, and a turtle under the tree. And the tree is a it's dreams. It's dreams to come true, and you're thinking of things, you're planning things, and you're working on things, and the tree is light above it. It's all nice and light above it. You sit in this with that tree, and the turtle is taking its time, and but it is moving up toward the middle of the cup, which is now. And all what I see is a lot of birds flying, beautiful, just a lot of birds flying. And what that tell me, whatever your dream was, whatever you wanted to transfer to transform to whatever you had in mind, whatever you worked on. It's your dreams. Your dreams are coming true. Sometimes our dreams don't. don't move on, don't come through, because we stuck. And when we are stuck with our emotions, it is so difficult to move on. So this is something you need to think about. Like I told you in the beginning of the cup, this person that got so upset, and I think I thought in the beginning he is great in what he does, okay? Don't misunderstand me. He's perfect in what he does, but he's too much of perfectionist. He want to prove he's so perfect and better than anybody. You know what? It sucks. It sucks, that energy of something that happened in the past when he was young, and he held it all deep inside, you know. And he just have to prove and prove and prove all the time, and he have to be the right one, and everybody has to bow to him because he knows everything and nobody else know nothing. That strike me for, well, his personality. I kind of went back from 1 to 8. I think he's more of an 8 because he doesn't think about nothing else but himself, you know. So I think 8, when they are in a very low state of emotions, they are really nasty, you know. And but anyway, this is what I'm saying. Sometime we have dreams, we have that tree that waiting for us to flourish, to grow, to get big, and all what we doing is we stuck in the past. So this little girl in the bottom, this woman in the bottom, that holding her little girl in her lap and saying to her, yes, you went through this. Yes, your mother beated you and told you you're no good. Your dad told you you never amount to nothing. You got married and you get this abusive man who kept putting you down. Or you know, who knows, your teacher said something because something happened in your life and you didn't do good in school, and your teacher said something, took your power away. Who knows what it is? We all have different stories. My mother used to say, oh, this girl is so ugly, no man will ever marry her. And I used to be a little girl. I used to be like, I grew up 5, 6 years thinking and remembering this and hearing this, and I heard it a million times a year, you know. So I grew up thinking I'm so ugly, so I end up stuck in so many bad relationships, bad marriages. Why? I didn't think much of myself. I thought of myself very low. And it's only lately that I took that little girl inside of me and I sat and I cried with her. I cried. Tears flew down like a little baby when I felt my little girl inside of me, how much she was hurt and how much she restricted herself from so many things because she thought she wasn't good enough. But you know, life is beautiful. Life is awesome because it's all up to us, and we are in a stage of our life where God sent us messages. You guys, this is why we never listen. We don't hear them because we sitting down and praying for things to happen. We're not listening. We're not sitting in meditation to listen. We get messages. We get messages from people. You get a message from me now. You got million messages already, and I'm not even done. You know, you get message from people that you see every day. If you are grounded within yourself and feeling happy, working on yourself, awareness is important, because once you are aware, you start to aware of the things that people don't usually see. Oh my gosh, it is like, wow, you are totally into the unseen world, you know? That ether, you connected to ether state. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So my friends, I'm gonna ask you, if you are an earth sign like me, Get out in the woods, hug a tree, put your feet on the ground. If you are an air sign, I don't care what you do. You go walk the beach, you go walk, just feel the air, get out, go hiking. If you are a water sign, go to the beach, connect, connect, connect. Watch what you're drinking. That water affect you more. Drinking water affect you more than when I drink the water and how it affect me. Okay? You need to drink healthy water. Doesn't mean that I don't, but that affect you more. So you need to connect to your own element. This is what is the message this week. Connect to your own element. If you are a fire sign, it is winter. Light your candles, light your fireplace. Go put a fire outside. It depends where you are. If you live down in the south, have a drumming circle, burn a fire, sit around it, drum a little bit, play music. Connect, connect. It's a beautiful. Connect and go deep into your inner self. We are at a stage in our life, we all making changes. If we not going to let that little girl or little boy inside of us free, we're not gonna move on. We all have things happen to us, not just me, all of us. When you are in shame, you don't want to share it, you are in big trouble. But that emotion, the shame emotion, it's a 20 on the level of consciousness. It is low, it is no good. Once I awakened and I healed, I shared my life with the whole world. I shared my life. I wrote my own book. Look at this. Look at this. This is my own book. I love it. I love my book. Even now I look back and I say, oh boy. I look back and I say, oh yeah, I could have done this, I could have done that. But you know what? This is a true life story. And how many women out there go through so much in life and they're stuck and they don't know how to move on. Well, I'm not stuck. I assure you, I'm not stuck. And even when I was young, I know one day I'm gonna get unstuck. I don't know how, but the day came and I did. And I shared everything. Read my book, A Pissed Off Saint. You guys, a pissed off saint. How many of us are pissed off? And we take the garbage forever. How many of us? A lot of us. That book is awesome book. It's not about me. That book is about everybody. Everybody. If you want to heal, if you want to forgive, if you want to learn how to take care of yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, it is very simple. It is my story. But to pay attention to the details, how I start to change, how I start to think, what caused the difference. I think the main thing was when I found out, I come to awareness that I am the leader of my path. This is what made all the change. So you are the leader. Please hug that little girl inside of you, set her free. Write down everything that happened to her and set her free. Tell her you love her. Tell her you will always be there for her. But you can't stay stuck behind in the past. You need to move on. Okay? You need to move on. I think it's been a week of craziness for everybody because there are so much in here that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. One of you gonna get a letter. Somebody coming to give you a letter, a form of something, documents, court. Somebody serving you with something. And you You're going beyond it. You're not even paying attention. This person is standing right there saying, look, I have this letter, this document, this whatever for you. And you just marching on. Well, I'm going to say pay attention. Pay attention, because you can't just march on. Certain things you have to take care of. You cannot move on before you take care of what is not done yet. You need to do it. You need to finish it so you can move on. Whatever it is, pay attention, focus on it, get it done, and be free. Freedom is very important. It's the emotion, you guys. Everything in life is about the emotions. You free the emotion, you see how life unfolds. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to share with you things. I can't share everything at one time, but the things that happen with me on daily basis, it's like, wow, I'm starting my new book. I'm going to write a new book. I already started. So I'm so excited about that, because when I wrote my book, I thought, wow, I done so much. And believe me, I did. I mean, a lot of you, if you read my book, you say, how did she go through this? And you will think, oh, I thought I went through a lot and I did good. But when you think that, when you read my book and you say, how did this woman went through all this and survive? You realize you didn't go through nothing. But when I wrote it, I thought, wow, I did good. But a lot of things happened after I wrote it. The awareness that I got to after I wrote it. A pissed off saint, I was mad. I was mad because I sent a letter to my parents saying, come and save me with my baby. This man beat me up every day. This man come and take me out of bed, throw me on the floor and tell me you have to leave. And this man took me from school at age 14. And they threatened to kill my dad and brother if I don't go with them. Well, you know what? I needed to get away, but with my baby, he wanted me to leave because he and my uncle, the big businessman, they mad at each other and he want to hurt him. So going back home, being divorced is not an easy thing, So anyway, I wrote a letter, and in the letter I said, please come save me with my baby. And a letter came back to me. When I released a lot of emotions when I was writing the book. I was in the woods and I was crying, writing what happened. And I received a letter. I got to where I received a letter from my mother saying, Jesus died for us. You need to stay with your husband for the sake of your family. We can't afford the people talking bad about us. And when I got it when I was 18 years old, I know what to expect. I wasn't mad. I know I wasn't at that time. I felt so worthless. I'm not worthy of anything. So I accepted the fact. But I still tried because my personality, I tried and I left. But when I was writing my book, this is how I come up with the name, is when I said, oh, give me a break. I feel like a pissed off saint. And I scratched it because I don't want my book to be about anger. My book is all about love, is how I felt then, what I thought about it then, and as an empowerment coach, how I start to see things differently. So I pull myself out of the book and I look at it so different. So you see, nobody right and nobody is wrong. We all work with each other to help each other, elevate each other emotionally, to enlighten each other if we are aware. So the most important part is awareness. If you're listening to this, I am going to start to do videos about my book. I am going to do one chapter at a time. If you want to, uh, I'll give more information about that later. Okay, so you have, oh wow, wow. Um, this is a woman. So some of you women out there, you really learn to let go, and you in the middle of the cup, which is now in your head up to the top, you're standing with something in your hand like this. It's like you, and things are flying down, and you have your hands like that, and everything going in the cup and the basket. It's like you accumulating so much. You could be accumulating a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of enlightenment. You accumulating so many gifts. Gifts come in different ways, from different direction. Miracles happen in life when you open up yourself and you allow to receive. So you have your hand like this. You let go of that little girl inside of you. You let her go. You set her free. You held her. You loved her. You cried with her with all this time that you suffered. That she suffered as a little girl growing up. And all the mistakes that you think you accumulated in life, they weren't mistakes. There were things. Nothing is a mistake. Things happen in life. That doesn't make you bad, and that doesn't make you good. Things happen in life, and you experience life in your own way. And you get to a point where you release all these emotions. And you get to a point where nothing was wrong. What you did, and now you are in awareness. Now you are enlightened. Now life is so beautiful. Now you are ready to receive. You have your hand, a big basket in your hand like this, and all these birds flowing, and you have your hand like this. Birds are a good thing. Things coming your way. Some of you, trust me, do that healing, do that releasing, and let it go. Let it go. And open your arms to receive. And life is just beautiful. Beautiful. Above you, it's like everything is white and clearing. Behind you, it's like you have a man, like in the um, um, a saint, not the whole body, just the head. And you know how you go in the old churches, Catholic or Greek Orthodox church. I come from a Greek Orthodox church. It's only the head and the shoulders. Well, this man is like holding his burning incense, and I'm gonna say frankincense because this is what they burn, is right behind you. So you have an angel, whatever is your angel, whatever you pray to. Okay, you pray to angels, you pray any guide, whatever you pray to, he's right there behind you, burning incense and holding it right there for you. It's like, you go, my child, everything gonna be okay. The energy cleared up, and you gonna be free. You're gonna be just fine. You guys, this is beautiful. I don't think I ever did a coffee cup reading like this. This is beautiful. We all are called to step up in life. Trust me. Please go and write something. When you see this video, give me a message. I would love to read your message. I love to see if this is making any sense to you or not, Well, there are so many things in here, and if it is one person I'm reading for, I guess I'll say more, but there is a gathering. You're gonna go someplace. There is a gathering, wherever you are. Um, So many people, maybe a wedding, maybe a family gathering, maybe reunion, whatever it is gonna be just beautiful. And it is gonna be one, two, three signs in here, and that tell me it's gonna be in maybe 3 weeks, 3 months, I don't know, but whatever, this is in the future. It is, you're going to be totally different. You standing in there in your glory, you standing strong, you standing, you happy with who you are, you enjoying every little bit of that party. You already did your healing, you already feel free, you already feel a prince and a princess. And that's the beauty of life, is when you shed all the old, and there is nothing else but this powerful, empowered self of you, and you exude all this beautiful energy, and you're standing right there. It's awesome. It's beautiful. This coffee cup is great today, and I really thank each one of you for listening and for watching this video. And some of you comment, and I really appreciate that. Please do, because that make me feel good that I am touching somebody. I'm not doing this to be a psychic. I'm doing this to be able to help others. Trust me, it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you do something somebody commented. It makes you feel good. So my friends, I want to share something with you. I have a retreat that's coming up in March 18, 19, and 20th. So if you are interested, it's a lot of healing, a lot of it's woman retreat though, just women, and it is a Friday night. We doing dinner because everybody come in the afternoon, so we do dinner and bonfire and a drumming circle, and we try to connect to the fire element. We try to connect to the ether element, to deeper breeze, to connect with the universe. The next day, we start our day with a qigong. We have a breakfast. We open for open circle, and then we're gonna do the medicine wheel. Each one gonna create her own medicine wheel that she can take with her home. Through the medicine wheel, you are able to release so many emotion. You are able to heal. And you have so many beautiful women that's going to be there. We don't take more than 14 ladies at a time. More than that, it gets to be too much and too scattered. So we want to connect these ladies, get together, they talk, they share, they heal. It's beautiful. During that time, you're working on the medicine wheel. You will take the time and come see me. I will be doing coffee cup coaching with you. Excuse me. Okay, each one of you will receive coffee cup coaching. I have a friend of mine who will be using essential oils to massage and rub your feet and hands. And that takes time. So the afternoon, early afternoon, we'll have lunch. We finish up, and then we'll have a sweat lodge later on in the evening. There is a pool in the house. A beautiful place, huge. Everything gonna be home cooked. A lot of vegetarian meals. Plus, we'll have meat too. The next day on Sunday, we'll get up for a qigong or tai chi class or yoga. We don't know yet. And then we're gonna do breakfast, and then we're gonna close this circle, and we share with each other what we learned in that time. This is a beautiful time. It's time for you to get away from your It's not long. It's only 3 days. It's time to get away. If you're gonna fly, it is in Florida. If you want more information, you go down, and my email address is down. Just look for it. Write me an email. This is gonna be a beautiful time to heal, to connect, uh, to get away from everything, to get in touch with that little girl inside of you, and just feel free. Let her free. We're gonna play. We're gonna play a lot. We're gonna be little girls in there. Okay. If you are interested, please let me know. For people that's coming from outside of Florida, it is $200. Because we're gonna pick them from the airport, and they'll be staying there till Monday to leave. So other than that, if you are in the area, we do have 150 for the 3 days. And if you want to come just for one day, and you want to come, let's say, for Saturday or for Friday, Friday is $35 with the um, dinner and bonfire and drum and circle. And Saturday is $100 because a lot of stuff going on in there. And Sunday it is gonna be $75. So if you are interested, contact me. Okay, this is gonna be beautiful for all of us to connect and to feel good. Okay, and I will see you all next week. You guys have a great week. Love you all. Bye bye.